Assalamualaikum and welcome to the latest episode of BARBELL Junction. Today, my name is Azmi. I'm your host, if you don't know yet. We have a special guest all the way from Singapore, Hairul.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So today we're going to talk about the people who are in the background of our powerlifting events. So Hairul's going to share about his experiences in events and all that stuff. But before we start, please do go to our YouTube channel and click subscribe.
Click it.
Turn on the
Click
notification button and check us out on Spotify as well. All right.
Okay.
Assalamualaikum Hairul.
Waalaikumsalam, Ben.
Welcome.
Azmi. Welcome.
Welcome to Malaysia.
Yeah. Came here like 6-hour drive from the bus.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a bit.
So you came in this morning.
Yeah. Supposed to reach by 6:45. The driver just rammed the pedal. So only around 6 at Berjaya.
Okay, as long as you are here safely.
Yeah. In one piece.
Yeah. I think you're here in Malaysia for the MPA Raw, right?
Yeah. I'm here not as a athlete. I'm here more as a handler for my friends.
Yeah, how many friends? How many people are you handling?
Two of them competing tomorrow, Suganti and Sarhan from Zealfit Garage. Yeah, here's a promo for you.
Yeah.
So
Go ahead and promote anything you want here. Man.
DM Zealfit Garage in Instagram. Follow them. Yeah, they is a gym in Singapore.
Is it a powerlifting gym?
No, it's more like a PT and group training session.
But they have like equipments for powerlifting lah.
Yeah.
Like proper powerlifting equipments or just bench, normal
like
bench and
normal bench is normal. They have like a CrossFit rig, if I remember correctly. Then they have a GHD and bars and plates lah.
Right.
The bare basics, but yeah,
not illegal lah.
Not illegal. Sorry about that. Yeah.
Soul Garage. So is it Soul Garage?
Zealfit Garage.
Zealfit Garage.
As the Zealfit Garage. So that's one.
Yeah, Zealfit Garage, please get in touch with me.
Some illegal stuff. A bit of a shout out for them as well. Yeah.
So the two athletes is they train in Zealfit Garage.
They are the owners of Zealfit Garage, but they train under my coach Ahui, also enforcer Hui at Instagram, but he's private. So yeah, but Ahui is like kind of like the godfather of strength training in Singapore.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has sore throat due to the haze.
Yeah.
So the haze is
I got Ahui is like like I said, he's the godfather of strength training in Singapore because he helped during the great era of home TNS. Back then they had strongman training, strongman comps. Then he trained like if I remember correctly, that was like around 2009, 2008. Back back when home TNS had the strongman, then they
what's home DNS?
Home team NS. Home TNS basically is like the home ministry, police and under police and firefighting. They have this event called the Home TNS Strongman Challenge. So we usually they had like two categories back then. Open man, so it's open. There's no weight classes.
Right.
So basically you're in the jungle, and then you have tertiary tag team. So basically tag team usually be students lah, competing together as a team.
Okay.
So yeah.
And that's how the strongman is scene started in Singapore, or
it started like way back, like 2003, 2004 around there. But the first home TNS was at Ngee Ann City.
What about powerlifting?
Powerlifting, okay. If you're talking about powerlifting wise, if I remember correctly, it was circa 2011, 2010. There's around there. If my memory serves me right, powerlifting wise, it started slowly from the SWF guys, the Singapore Weightlifting Federation.
Singapore Weightlifting.
I mean, from there they started out from the Singapore, because there was powerlifter. There's I think Tan Seyong for powerlifting SD president, and
he was the first president, IPF.
For Singapore side, Singapore side back then, it was him. Like you're talking about the OG original gangsters there. Tan Seyong, powerlifting wise, Derek Kim. Derek Kim used to be a weightlifter and also used to do strongman as well.
Right, he's freakingly strong.
Yeah,
right?
and now currently he's currently a powerlifter now. But now I think he's.
But he doesn't compete anymore. I don't see him competing.
I think more of work career. I mean, you know, like you got an adult, so you need to like gotta save the bill, gotta get the money.
He's the one that lives 300.
Yeah. That's the guy. That's the guy. Yeah. So more. I think last year I was there when he did the 300 attempt, but that was like I think injuries and whatnot. Then I think he's called one of the second attempt he slipped the not slip lah, more like 50-50 lockout. So like okay, they passed the late. So yeah, I got no say, but that's the judges. So yeah.
So apa ni the which came first, the IPF or SPA?
Talking in Singapore wise, in
Singapore,
context. Okay, if you talk about Singapore context, okay, there's a bit of history lesson of powerlifting Singapore. Shout out to the guys from SPA, Team 22. Whoever know Team 22 in powerlifting, you guys are the OGs. Twain, Brian, I think Sam, Cheryl, Spot Me Bra Max. Those are the SMUs. Those are the so-called the OGs of SPA. Back then they were called as Team 22 because they were from the same university, SMU.
Okay.
So yeah, that's how it started out. So SPA started out from Team 22 when they competed in. If my memory serves me right, I was in NS 2013. I think around 2013 because back then they had one of the comps at Toa Payoh indoor sports hall. Then they sort of like I think nearing towards the end, I think 6 p.m. or something because the time the time constraint, the venue told them, get out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So was it a proper powerlifting comp?
It was a proper powerlifting
but
comp.
it wasn't sanctioned meet. It's just a powerlifting.
It was. I think I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure on the details of it, but I do know. Zealfit competed there back then, and SNG was there as well. So yeah, a bit of shout outs to those guys.
So you guys are ahead of us about 2 to 3 years.
If you're talking about starting from like the OG powerlifting, Muaz. Muaz is like sort of like the unsung hero of Malaysian powerlifting, so he deserves the thing, deserves the credit because he's very under. I mean, he's underrated.
The third time the Muaz name
he's very underrated. I mean, he's the hero that Malaysia needs.
Yeah, but he seems to be has disappeared lah.
No, but I mean, he got his the trainees and whatnot.
I remember him very well. I mean,
him and sister Atia. I remember they competed in SPA 2015 with Fatah. Fatah was there, and SMU. So I remember that comp because Atia sort of like kinda misstep on the bench. So sorry about that, but yeah, I remember that the highlight, quite a few highlights from 2015 lah. So a lot of stories from back in the day.
Yeah. So and then so IPF Singapore started
first from SWF. From SWF because they're the IWF. Then at that the powerlifting guys. Then then IPF. Then from there there's the, like I said, Team 22 group. Then that they formed up SPA. I think around 20. I competed 2015. I think around 2013.
It should be earlier than Malaysia. Malaysia 2015. We started.
Yeah. So we are ahead of you guys by 2 years.
Right.
Yeah.
So in terms of your involvement in the preparation of a meet, first of all, I assume you started out as
strongman. I started strongman first.
A strongman.
Yeah.
Just a competitor lah.
Started out strongman. I mean, back then I started out like 9 years ago, but it's just for fun. It only like
9 years ago, bro. How old were you?
I'm 38 now. Do the math.
So 19 lah.
Yeah.
Betul
Yeah, 19. I know Ahui back then for like 9 years and Joe and the rest of the.
Like what made you interested in strongman? No offense, but you look scrawny.
I know I look scrawny, but yeah. Okay, the story was how I got to know about the strongman thing. Because back then strongman was under agitated, but also there's another story on its own, but yeah.
SG Titan is
Strongman.
Strongman.
Yeah, I used to be from SG Titans, then a bit of a split. A bit of a split between Ahui and the members.
Yeah,
So
okay.
yeah. But I mean, this is life. It happens. So
Right,
yeah.
right.
So yeah, 9 years started out as strongman. The thing that started out strongman was because of one of my friends, Sulaiman Ismail, also Manism. He because I saw him. I was in a metal concert. He was one of the bouncers.
Oh, okay.
So like okay, I added him and whatnot. That I found out I saw his the thing like, hey, he was swimming in front of the hey, where you train at the, okay, just come to Woodlands Mega Sports Court.
Woodlands?
Yeah.
Woodlands all the way up north kan?
Yeah, I stay in Jurong West.
Jurong West is
West side, so it's
okay.
not dekat to the link kedua lah. So it's
not that far lah.
not that far lah. So it's like kind of near for me.
Okay.
Boon Lay around there. Then and also Sulaiman also stays at Boon Lay.
Okay.
So it's like, yeah, it's kind of like, okay, there's like a lot of people like
Around
strength
the area
people
lah.
around the area.
Okay.
So from there I got to know strongman. That I got to know about Ahui. Ahui. So back then I was like, oh, and I remember that when I first started the first training was like doing time puasa. It's like, okay, this is gonna be interesting. Then after that, my first impression of Ahui, like, okay, this guy's badass. They're badass. So yeah. Then from there it started out training with them. Been to like maybe like around 3 to 5 home team NS competitions. Then after that,
from a strongman perspective lah.
Yeah.
Home TNS is not exclusively strongman kan? Or is it exclusively strongman?
they had the bodybuilding as well. So it's a concurrent
okay.
bodybuilding plus the.
It's probably like macam
Like a
fitness
sports-
expo show or something like that lah.
Something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then when did you start going into powerlifting?
Powerlifting part, okay. The powerlifting part, I get to that shortly. So basically, I busted my back during 2014 on my. That's my second half. My sort of like that. My second half towards the ending of my NS service as a police officer. Singapore, in Singapore, you have to do NS like 2 years. Depends if you do your IPBT or NAFA, you can shave off 2 years, so you do 1 year 10 months. But still, you have to do your 10 cycles until you're like 40 years old.
Okay.
Yeah. Then so
Sian.
hey, come on, hold on. I still got 5 more years, so I've done 5 cycles. I mean, soon to be doing 5 cycles on December. It'll be a conversion course. Then after that, 5 more years. Then I'm done.
Seriously, yeah?
Yeah,
each Singaporean has to go through NS for 10 years?
No, 10 cycles. Okay.
Which is 10 years ke? Atau 10 cycles can be done like
10 cycles, but there's an age. So if you're a junior officer, you'll be ending by 40. So if bopian they call you up and when you're 30, you're like, oh my god, I need to finish fast or else. Yeah, because some of it like admin issues. And then if you're like a senior officer, like inspector or what's that thing? Deputy. No. ASP, like assistant superintendent. Those kind of ranks.
Wait, I know we're going off tangent,
Sorry,
tapi I just want to know.
Yeah.
Macam apa ni?
Very right, like the police life.
No, so
Okay.
basically all Singaporeans are police, eh?
No. There's 3. No. Basically, we got 3. We got the police. We got the civil defense, which is the firefighters and medics, ambulance, first aiders. Then after that, you got the military, army.
Okay.
So yeah, we are branched out in 3. So but if you're talking about NS wise, go for home team because they play quite well during peacetime. If you got the luck of the draw.
Wow, cool.
Yeah.
Alright, so then going back.
Yeah, back
to powerlifting.
Back to the powerlifting part. Okay, so basically, busted my back June due to incorrect technique. I remember the build up was to it. I did axle deadlift with crab form, and the best part, it was off the floor. As in, you know, if it's axle deadlift, people think it's like rack pulls. This one was the axle is an axle bar on the floor. Then okay, I did front back then. Some people say now I still fronting, but it looks better now because I'm more braced, and then after I use the upper back rounding.
Right.
Upper back rounding is okay. Don't do lower lower back.
Rounding.
That will be the one that kills you a lot.
So that was one that hurt you.
Then okay, then the thing that really like so like it's like so like how to say like you top on, then there's a point the thing that's. So the day after I did low bar squats, then the day after I did the low bar squats, I bent over. It was during one of my police events, like one of those I need to wear like a biohazard suit. I bent down, then
Oh,
yeah, like oh my god, then it felt like it's like I was like oh my god, this someone like it felt like someone threw hot water on my back. Like then I had to like downtime. I had to like sort of like 2 months downtime. So a bit I had to like do a bit my own self rehab. Then from there went to Ahui, asked him for help. That he refine my technique like low bar and whatnot. Then after that slowly I get my numbers up. Then from there I started my first com the first com I did was a strongman com. But it was like I had like 4 hours of sleep. That was after my night shift. It was a very, very straightforward com. It was at the Polytechnic. It was arm over arm, tire flip, farmer's deadlift.
I'm assuming a strongman event you don't. How much of setting up do you need to do for strongman? Because it's
strongman wise, you just need to get like the equipment that you need. I mean the plates, like how much you need, like you want to weight, like the weight. Like sometimes they need to do max weight, they need to take everything.
Yeah.
Then after that, you just need to get the implements. Yeah, usually it's implements and the weights. So yeah, but it can get kind of depends on how's the scale. If it's too big, or it's like say your pickup point is this end and the venue like competition venue is this end, you need to like kind of a bit of cardio. Yeah. So it's like around. I think they had to like walk like 30 minutes back and forth.
Right.
Estimate lah, because it was in the school, but you still need to carry
to lug the equipment from the truck to the venue lah.
To venue lah. So yeah. That's how it is lah. But depends like if the venue is like on like a gym, is like very straightforward lah. That's
right.
Okay, equipment in. Then after that need manpower lah.
Okay, so that was the first foray into
like competitions. Yeah, then after that comp, I did my push pull at strength yard, the old strength yard. Last time strength yard was at on the previous place. It was at JUNCTION because currently they shifted out to a new one. So I did the my first push pull there. Okay, kind of relaxing. I even made like the newbie mistakes on bench. Like I jumped the command, like I got the thing, but I didn't wait for the command. So then one of the guys like told me like, hey, chill, listen to the thing, relax. Once you get the command in, right back. Yeah.
And that was your first ever powerlifting competition.
Yeah, it was a push pull meet.
Right.
SPA push pull meet 2014. It was near the tail end of 2014.
So you basically you made that transition because your injury during the axle your lift took ke?
No, it's like a accumulation lah. So the axle, then I did low bar squat. Then
right.
Because the low bar squat, I could feel my back was a bit a bit off. Then the next day, the thing that I bent over that sort of like fueled me to compete.
Right.
So yeah, so and it was the tail end of 2014. I think November, December around there. So I completed my first strongman comp with a 4 hour sleep. Then basically I went to comp after my work, changed up from home. That I just survived on pre-workout.
Right.
Yeah, pre-workout and stuff. Then after that, the push pull was okay. So it's like after the meet, makan lah. There was a barbecue afterwards.
Right. So and then are you still doing strongman ataupun you're now just strictly doing
I try to get strong like generally because my day job because I work in movement first. Shout out to my workplace. You wanna buy stuff?
Yeah.
Movement first ASG. Yeah, I work there. Because my day job I work logistics for them, and warehousing. So it's a very physical job. So yeah, it helps. I mean, I have to have carry over lah. So it's like I can't just do powerlifting and then I can't. It's like if I do powerlifting, that's like, am I doing anything properly? So like, okay, I'll take a physical job, get my GPP in, then get my conditioning. So at least I got my base strength there. So yeah, I'm doing something functional lah. So
Okay,
yeah.
I see. And when did you first get involved in organizing ataupun help with the organization of a powerlifting event?
Oh, that one. I think it was. Let me start on that one. I mean, as an we go back a bit as athlete first. That
Right.
how I transitioned to the volunteer part.
Yeah.
Okay, for athlete wise, I competed in 2015. SPA 2015. That the same year where Atia Muaz and Fatah competed as well as Kevin. Then I think the following year I started volunteer. So it's like you volunteer first, then after that you slowly help out like the setup. Then after the following year, 2016, 2016 I did my first ever sporting loading. It was on school year 2016.
Right.
I remember it was basically trial by fire.
Right.
Legit.
Yeah, how so? Yeah.
Yeah, because when that was my first meet. I like the meet director back then was, I think it was Twain. He passed me, hey bro, yeah, you gotta do the spotting loading. Like I think was it the deadlift or something? Yeah, I did the deadlift. And like, I was like, oh my god, it's like am I gonna die on the prayer? Like, okay, but then like, stay calm, do what you gotta do. So I just I saw like I think that was the memorable meet because I said bars loaded. Like I literally started bars loaded every time I jack use the jack, load up, and that going. Then instead of I signal the head judge, I just say bars loaded because I'm the jacker. So it's like, okay. Then after that, psych up the athletes a bit. So yeah. That's my first one. Then after that, okay lah, I kinda appreciate him for that because after the meet he sort of like gave me like a free A7 shirt.
It's free what?
Free A7 shirt.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean because I like I chong but legit I literally chong for that one. So
Wait, how are the volunteers treated in Singapore?
sorry?
Like what if you are volunteer for the IPF ataupun your SPA? Do you guys do it for free or do you guys get paid? What do you guys get?
I mean it depends. I mean depends on your goal. For me, for my own right, I not generalizing, but for me my own right, I know myself. It's just okay lah. I mean give back to the community. One of them. Two, also safety wise for the athlete because I don't want to like end of the day athletes like crap. I kinda injured. Then
Right.
there's a downer. So yeah, and also I mean if like we got like free stuff is rezeki orang I mean you got dah dapat lah.
Yeah.
It can't be choosy. So like take what you got lah. So,
Yeah, but I think you it's not easy because I've seen you once being a spotter kan.
2017 2017. Oh my god.
And it seems to me that you are one of the more
On the ball.
energetic
On the ball
spotter
kind of guys.
kan. And I remember when you mentioned about how you call out bars loaded. I think I remember you doing that.
Yeah, I did quite a lot. To the point sometimes the header, come on, chill down. Like it's like, bro, I want to psych up the athletes. It's like I mean, sorry to say, powerlifting can be quite boring because one is you're doing three lifts, squat, bench, deadlift. You're going up and down for like 3 seconds, 5 seconds top safe. And then if like the guy grinds out, then didn't catch maybe 6.
Right.
Yeah. So like, come on, it's like we gotta like liven up the atmosphere.
Yeah.
It can't be too like sterile, like a weightlifting. Sorry to say about weightlifters, but but yeah, you know where I coming from.
Weightlifting is pretty quiet.
Very like,
It's macam golf.
oh my god, yeah.
Golf and
I
tennis.
mean, you have to be like zen.
Yeah.
Zen. Then okay. Then once they get the lift,
No, I think people just cannot compete with your energy, God.
I think so. Yeah, because the thing I can tahan quite well. Like I can tank like to the point somebody had to hold me back. Like, hey bro, I think I'm gonna save you for deadlift because I meet the director right. They got time because they know me. I'm quite energetic. So like, okay, time to use Hairul for deadlift checker. So like, okay, they know because need to cepat sikit kan,
Right.
to clear that. Okay, need me like that. Okay, top, load up. Okay, bus loaded. Okay, athlete go in, get the lift. Okay, out, scrub the bar. Depends lah kalau the bar.
Itulah, I remember you scrubbing the bar.
Yeah.
You're actually doing quite a bit of
good. A service for the athlete. So
and that's my point, tau, bro. Because you're doing all that, kan. It cannot be that they expect it. The organizers expect it to be for free, kan? I mean, they should be able to give you something. So is it normal in Singapore in any event the volunteers are being paid, ke? Atau it's more normal that they are just given macam makan nasi?
Okay. Speaking of that, usually it's like, okay, there's the free baju. Some people get that's for the baju, but sometimes like, bro, what the heck?
Okay.
But and also maybe the food lah. So it depends what's your goals lah. For me, like why I said just now, rezeki korang masing-masing lah. So just take what you got, then okay dia.
Wait, we have to stop for first half of the show now, and we'll get back and we'll talk more about the volunteering for all these powerlifting events.
Sure, no problem.
We'll be right back. And welcome back to BARBELL Junction with our guest today, Hairul from Singapore.
Yeah, thanks.
So, Hairul, we were talking about volunteers in all these powerlifting events, and so I'm going to grill you a little bit on because
this is a right or no answer. I mean, there's no
right or wrong.
I mean, it's just from my perspective. We got different perspective. You can agree to disagree.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
Right.
So yeah.
I mean, I've following some of the organizers on Instagram, and sometimes when they set up the whole let's say the whole event, right? The main platform, the warming up area, the crowd area, the booth and all that. Sometimes they end up finishing quite late at night, and early in the morning, I'm sure some of these volunteers have to come in to help out with the actual event itself.
Yeah.
Now, the question that I'm interested to understand and to know is that in Singapore, you can speak in context of Singapore.
Yeah.
Like for volunteers for SPA ataupun IPF events, usually number one, do you guys actually get paid ataupun in general? I know some event to event is different. What do you get for volunteering? Number two, do you think that volunteers need to be compensated somehow for helping out?
Okay, that's a, like I said, yes or no moment. So yeah, okay, for that context, I mean, because spotter. I mean, you gave me like a hard curveball to me, and like, okay. This on my perspective, I mean, since we are talking about spotters and volunteering happening like set up and whatnot, usually for us is like like I said, like, depending on what's the event. If say like there's sponsors for the thing, then we got like extra merch or stuff. Usually after post meet, we have a AR bit that we distribute accordingly lah.
Right.
For all.
But okay, let me put it another way. Post event kan, are there any grumblings or complaints by volunteers of not being compensated? And it doesn't have to be monetary. It can be anything, like you say, food ke, ataupun belanja makan, ataupun extra from the sponsors.
I mean,
what is the general sentiment? That's what I'm asking.
General sentiment, yeah, because I'm more the experienced guys.
Right.
Like I say like on the ball. For me, I'm kind of okay. I'm okay, but the straw that broke the back was the 2017. Sorry to say lah, because that meet in Singapore, the triple flight meet there was horrendously done on day one, because the volunteers that volunteered, they were basically case of just on headlights. They don't know like oh my god. Then there's no like nobody to like.
So there's no experienced spotter ataupun
there is lah. That I remember that meet they had experienced spotter, but they didn't like how to say like take charge.
Right.
So it's like basically going through the flow. That's why the morning flight I asked some of the lifters like Guyong, Super Heavies the day after the meet, like what happened, man. Then oh my god. And then they said the morning flight was kind of delayed because the lifter spotters and loaders they weren't on the ball.
That means they need to do their jobs at a certain time in order for you to keep.
Instead of I need to sound out lah. I mean you need to be you need to have initiative lah.
Right.
Yeah, you need to have initiative on that one, like
because you need to keep time, right?
Yeah, keep time, because if you are over the time, we are screwed.
Right.
So you need to be on time, and best to be earlier on time, so that once the comm starts, time's clicking, so you need to like chop guys.
Right.
So yeah. You like
PK lu.
because it can be quite a sensitive subject for this one. So
and I know it is because I think okay, so please don't quote me. I only this is just hearsay and what I see on Instagram. Macam even kat Malaysia, sometimes I can see a few people complaining about volunteers not being compensated. Again, it doesn't have to be monetary. It can be anything. It's just that
appreciation.
The sentiment is that appreciation, exactly.
Yeah lah, of course lah. I mean, without the supporters, the volunteers being the bedrock. I mean, plus the meet directors you can't have the meet. I mean, and also not forgetting the lifters are paying the service for the thing, because they are competing, and we are supposed to, on our end, we have to give them the best platform experience for the comp day.
Right, I think that's very interesting. Okay, let me just take it from there a bit. And you said that the competitors are paying for a service, kan?
Yes.
Do you think? I'm just throwing a spanner in the works, ni. Do you think some of that fee should go to the spotters and volunteers?
I mean,
do you think?
I mean. Okay, now we're talking about the I mean, give and exchange, right?
Yeah.
Okay, say you're paying $100 for membership fee, yearly membership fee for IPF Singapore. Or okay, I'll give you a good example. Look at the powerlifting scene in Australia. Look at shout out for Markopoulos and the guys from GPC Australia, and also Pro Raw, and also Spiros Markopoulos for Big Dogs as well, because he's one hell of a spotter for Big Dogs and all the major events for Pro Raw and Big Dogs. You see how the culture is. So basically, if you pay $100 membership fee, that kind of money, right? I'd rather you invest on teaching how the volunteers how to spot and load, how to spot and load properly. Because sometimes you see someone's grinding, then for me, I know the guy can grind and finish. Some guys, they prematurely tangkap that, then you need to do a redo again because of technical.
Right.
So but definitely also based on experience, if you know the guy can get it, jangan kacau, wait for it. Okay, then after that, okay. Because some of the guys who are kind of new and inexperienced, they just jump the gun, then they injured. Yeah.
Wait, you're saying that in Australia, the way they do it is that they invest in the education of the spotters and also like like equipment wise. Right.
I mean equipment, because the thing is, if you're a federation and the money, I mean, if I'm the lifter paying, where does the money go? So the money go. I need to know if they are spending well on the equipment, like plates, the bars, the monolift, I mean, you can see, if you see through Pro Powerlifting or PTCHQ, you see the equipment wise is like, wow, very top notch.
I mean, I can counter that by saying that probably they have a bigger pool, right?
Bigger pool,
because Singapore and Malaysia is a bit smaller.
And the size. I mean, it's
probably dekat Malaysia and Singapore you can only buy barbell god. With the amount of members.
I mean,
I'm just kidding, guys.
But like you just look at the for me, that's why I follow the Australian politics, because that's the standard. That's the standard of how the scene should be like. So
do you know how they if they pay or how do they compensate the volunteers there? Do you know?
That one I'm not too sure on that, but I know, like, every meet they do flawless. So yeah, it's like, I mean there's hiccups, but not to the point like disastrous.
I think I get what you're trying to say. I think at this point of time, it's for us, both Malaysia and Singapore, probably the volunteers have to do it voluntarily lah.
Like yeah, like for that lah. I mean for me, I'm like okay, like I did that first meet, the school that meet, SPA school at 16. Then I just told him, hey bro, if you need anything, like spotter loader or whatnot, you have my number. You need the thing, I'll be there.
Right.
Yeah, so it's like it's speed dial. You need me, I can.
All the other volunteers like you, because I know you're very you come off across as very passionate.
Yeah.
So I can understand if you were to do it, you probably do it for free and you don't mind.
I don't mind.
Right?
I don't mind.
But is it the same for the other spotters? What's the grapevine? What does the grapevine say?
Grapevine says tolong members lah. I mean if members, yeah, okay lah. Just you can't just leave member like that. Just kick him on the ground like that. I mean, you gotta help out on that as well.
Right.
So yeah,
I think there's a lot of aspects that can be improved lah for all parties, kan?
Yeah, for all
the
parties.
Organisers, the athletes, and also the volunteers, the men behind the scene.
Yeah.
Kan? So okay, like for well, okay, do you have any interesting stories that you can share in terms of your experience in loading, being a spotter loader, apa semua ni?
Oh, there's a lot of stories, man.
Yeah, give us one, bro. Yeah, minum dulu.
Okay, the
Thank
most,
God it's raining nowadays.
The most like okay lah, the spot. Oh, okay, this one was from 2017. I remember because it was day 2. I was spotting one of the female lifters, side spotter. Then because I think the brief was actually briefing, right? Don't dump the bar. So what happened?
Don't dump the bar?
As in when you're squatting.
Oh,
because that was like the lifter who did that, she was kind of short. Then
wait, how do you dump a bar in a squat?
no, like basically right, basically when you're I have to do the motion lah.
No,
So
there's a video. Don't worry, people can see.
I got to do the motion. So basically, I was at side here. I was at side here.
Yeah.
Then I think my angle was I was here, or was it I was here? I think I was here. I was holding like this.
Right.
On her left side. Then she got the lift. Then she went down. Then she wanted to come out. She couldn't come out. Then she just eject off. So basically she just
she literally like just want to get the bar off her back.
So basically she's short, she's like here. Then she couldn't like that. She just forward depan. Forward depan like
missing the hook lah.
Tak kena hook pun. It's like basically my back guy dapat. The right side was okay. I think he tangkap just I kena the bar on my shoulder. Alamak. That I give her death stare to her like, oh my god, I'm gonna kill you, but I can't. But the thing is like, don't. It's like I gave her the death stare to a coach. It's like, bro, don't. It's like, is this how you teach your athletes? Like, for me, if I can't get the weight, I just say catch. Then the guys will hook in. Then like, okay, tangkap. But bopen it was female, right? So like, you want to hook, nanti cakap. You know lah. So yeah. That's.
Do you think do you think we should have female spotters?
Definitely. I mean, spotter loading is gender neutral, man. No, the whole thing about gender neutrality.
But do you get a lot of female spotter loader?
Currently.
So far.
No. At least I think they started out from powerlifting SD. I think slowly from last year. The active SD one, they had one of the flights was all female. Then they had an all-female spotter loader.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's one. Then I think the latest one, I think SPI. They had I think 2 or 3. I can't remember, but I remember there was Natalie Chongs. She's competing
this weekend.
I think 50 or 60. Just a bit of a change of pace from competing IPF. Wife of Sport Mibra. Shout out a bit.
Wow, loud shout out, man. Guys,
Yeah,
please sponsor BARBELL Junction too.
yeah. Then I think Abby Loy was one of the spotter loaders on the SPI one. So I mean, is there just need to like the females like, come on, instead of doing the admin, maybe try a bit on hand on the physical stuff as well.
Right. I guess when the weight gets a bit too heavy for them,
Then after that,
probably
yeah,
the guys have to
the
come
guys
on,
like, for me, I mean depend on the weight attempted. If it's 200, I think 200 depends. If it's 200, I think, but I can go 3 spotters, but you need to be strong spotters lah. If not,
Yeah.
5 spotters just to play safe. I mean, and then speaking of spotters, right? I think this SPA, I think Razif and one of the guys from Strength at Angmo guy. I think they scored at 300.
Wait, you're talking about female ke male lah kan?
Male, like the spotter loaders, right? Shout out to best gentleman. Razif, which is Razif, he did the 300 deadlift on SPA, and then So, but yeah, back to the point. 300 kg squat, 7 men. So basically,
7?
Yeah, bro. I kid you not, it's 7 men. So basically, it's like normal guys will be like 2 side, 1 back.
We're talking about deadlift kan?
No.
Squat.
Squat.
Sorry, squat. Okay.
Because Razif wanted to attempt the 300, but it was heavy. But Then the guys nasib baik 7 men. If 5 men. But if small guy mampu, that one mampus. I don't know what to say. Like,
How do you get 7 people as spotter for a squat?
You can. I mean, if you watch like the old equip multiply videos, right? Sometimes because they use mono, but they don't have the chains or lashing. So the side, right? So basically is the config will be like this. I just show you the configuration. So basically back and front will be like this. Side will be like this. So whatever happens, if anything goes out, then do tangkap, then that masuk.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's maximal lah. Yeah. Maximal grip lah.
Huh.
Yeah, I know, but yeah,
That's crazy.
I mean, safety, bro.
Yalah.
If someone 300 on the guy, like, oh my god, you just
I mean,
emergency.
at 300 kgs, if that weight were to be dropped on the floor, hancho floor, good. At that height,
I don't know how the
steel plates.
How they gonna compensate the venue, man.
Yalah, they have to retire lah.
Yeah, and also the deposit pun habis your deposit pun then need to top up some more.
Right.
Yeah.
So apart from spotting, you also mentioned to me that you also help out in the preparation of the event venue, kan?
Yeah.
Yeah. So how difficult is that process?
I mean, can get quite crazy. I mean, on setting up part is very straightforward lah. I mean, okay, standard. Okay, we meet up like say like the night before. Probably if it's a Friday, I come after work. I will finish work at 9 p.m. And from there I reach to the venue around 10. Then cepat we unload the equipment lah, like plates, whatnot, trolley, everything out, transfer. But first they need to settle the carpeting first. So carpeting dah settle. That's another is a contractor buat lah. Then from there, carpeting settle. Then after that we can start to lay out the thing.
Carpeting of the whole venue kan, not just the competition area kan?
Yeah. So there's the size. I remember correctly. I saw the prep was for SPA, right? It was like I can't remember what was the dimension, but I remember it was like a rectangle. It's like a trapezoid, but it's just covered for that area. It's at the space wise. Then we had like three platforms for the warm ups, and then 1 platform for the comp. Then after that backdrop, semua lah, the whole line. But the installation part very straightforward. But even there, I also got a bit of hiccups.
Like how many hours does it take to set up everything from the moment you arrived until the moment you go home?
It depends because usually if I do Friday, right, I have to go back to office because I overnight. Because Saturday I have to open kedai at 9. So I try to like do as much as I can. Like okay, maybe the plates taruh kat dalam the plate holders. Then just chain up first. Then from there, right, then after that buat the platform. Platform by right can be done very fast. Just need drill. Then cuma tengok itu what wood they using. If wood what mampus that one you need to like have a very strong nails. But this one I did, right, the wood was too strong. The tune putus.
The what putus?
The nail head putus.
Yeah.
Yeah. So because they
What while hammering ke?
no. We are drilling. We are drilling.
Drilling, okay.
Drill. The punya the wood was very strong. Too strong to be exact.
What sort of wood you guys are using for the competition platform?
I can't remember what was the wood type, but I know it was it's like I think this table but a bit thicker.
Oh, dia tebal lah.
Tebal, that's the thing.
I see.
Because we had to taruh the frame punya sides to drill in together, mold in together. Then from there we just follow up with the rubber mats and then the carpeting. Yeah.
Oh, so there's 3 layers lah. So macam
there's dual layer. So dual layer. Wood first.
Wood and then rubber.
Then rubber.
And then on top of it is the carpet.
If I remember correctly, yeah, it's around there lah. So
is the carpet specific?
Not so lah.
Yeah.
Not so.
But it has to have some grip lah.
Yeah, some grip lah. That's the thing. So yeah, because I remember there was one of the comms. I think the last year's SPO, the platform was very slippery for deadlift. So a lot of people when doing sumo, that's why during SPA for this year I had to like, okay, if there's sumo pullers, they're doing sumo, I like, okay, because there's chalk and then baby powder, so just need to sapu a bit lah. So I be like the janitor, take the itu that
sapu lantai lah.
Sapu lantai dulu.
So make sure dia kesat lah.
Kesat, ya, kasih dia kesat. Then from there right, dah okay, good to go, clear, masuk. Or preferably they can just roll a bit in front, a bit on the platform lah, just to be safe. Because usually the slippery one will be in the middle. So from there like, okay, jack, then after that, okay, semua pula sapu dulu.
Right.
Yeah.
What's the biggest challenge you think in organizing an event from your perspective? Because I know you.
It's the planning. Planning has to be planning and budget.
Budget.
Yeah, planning and budget. These two. Because
like, for Singapore kan, is there how's the budget situation like for SP and IPF? I know you're probably not involved in the organisation to know the details, but from what you hear,
I hear you don't hear say don't call on me, don't kill me. But yeah, basically it's around. If I remember, the Apparel Mall com was the one, the SPA one. I think it was 4K. 4K
to rent out the space.
Around there, I think, but it wasn't like divide into like the deposit and whatnot lah. But what I heard was around 4K ish.
Which is about the same kat Malaysia ni kot, unless they can get it for free. Some malls give it for free.
Yeah.
Tapi what I'm asking is like, is there a big constraint in the budget that apa kita panggil lah, that won't allow you guys to make a more proper meet? You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I do understand that budget plays a big role.
I think that's why the comfy they adjust accordingly. Maybe this year they I think this year's SPA was a bit more markedly expensive than last year, because I can't remember what was the thing. I think 100 or 120. I can't remember what was the thing. But that one with no zero members fee and you know like GPA, that we are kind of like relaxed on the equipment, so we're not very particular on the
because the I would assume that the budget is for venue. What else would there be? For trucks, rental, maybe the contractor punya stuff. Equipment you guys are already getting from Strength Yard kan?
Is Strength Yard is a core thingy lah. Is Strength Yard and then Elevate.
Right.
So Elevate and some from Strength Yard, because you just need the helico. The
of course you need helico.
Of course lah.
Kan?
Yeah.
Right. But I guess my question is just to understand that between the difference between Malaysia and also Singapore lah. Macam Malaysia, I know it's a bit of a constraint in terms of budget wise, as far as what people is telling me lah.
Yeah.
But I don't know whether it's the same in Singapore. So macam I would assume because you are doing just a meet over the weekend, that means there's a restriction in terms of number of athletes that can compete kan?
Yeah. It's not like maybe like nationals, like because our national is kind of small. It's not like America, like 450. 450 you need like 1 week. Then you spread out like that. very very tiring. Ours is like kita per cap is I think 120.
Right.
120 per so 60 60. So okay lah per flight A and B 30 lifters. That's from the morning. Then the afternoon would be another 30.
Right.
So yeah, you got to pace, and so like I said, like you got to pace the timing as well.
Right.
So yeah.
And what is the what's the worst that has happened in a particular powerlifting event that you've witnessed? Or is there none? Everything just went according to plan.
There's quite a few fun. There's quite a few hiccups. I mean, okay, this one is based on platform.
Right.
I went. Okay, so basically I went to the Kern US Open. Shout out to the Kern Open. Sorry about the story, but I have to say as it is. Okay, so basically, the deadlift portion, the deadlift platform warped up.
So warped.
So the kayu right is like it's like a springboard now.
Oh, because the people keep dropping on it, and then
they warped out like a springboard. So basically, I think I saw Belkin and Yuri Belkin. I think he did I think 400 kg deadlift. Then after 400 kg deadlift, then the first time he got apa ni? He got shocked. I think he got off balance because the warp platform, because the warping right is basically your depan is okay, your front is like so it's like I said like
tercengkit lah kaki dia.
Tercengkit lah. So basically it's like okay, so then a lot of lifters like ke belakang sikit, then
right.
then that's I think Caleb pull is one of the 400 range meter he was okay lah, but he went back to the thing. And then Yuri also after he did the second time was okay. He does okay. Screw that, tarik je.
Right.
So yeah, that was one of the like okay, it shouldn't happen, but it happened moments. Then
right.
Then I think what I saw from the Kern Open, for 2020 they having the illegal platform done for the next meet, but probably they're doing this next meet they're doing a mono for the squats,
right.
because the last few editions, I think I followed 2016 edition, 2016, 2017, 2018. No, I think 2017, 2018 was more of walkouts.
Right.
On the thing. I mean, raw with reps, then you got to walk out the weight out. So yeah, but Kern wise is more of a money meet. So the duit berbaloi, but you need to have you need to hit a certain Wilks score, so you need to have a qualification for that.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyway, bro, I think we've already reached the end of the podcast. What do you know?
Oh, that's fast.
Yeah, that was fast. And thank you so much for sharing your experience behind the scene.
Of course.
Being a loader, helping out with the events and whatnot.
Yeah.
And all the best to your friends.
Yeah.
Who's competing this weekend.
Yeah.
And any last things you want to say to our viewers?
Oh, MPA Raw weekend. Check it out tomorrow at Jaya.
They probably won't hear this until 2 weeks later.
Oh, never mind. Okay. Delete that. Redact. But basically, train hard, train safe. Have a spotter, or if you have a power rack or half rack, set your spotting pins accordingly.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. With that, thank you again, Hairul, for coming all the way from Singapore.
Yeah, 6 hour bus drive.
And we'll see you guys on the next episode. See ya. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam. Settle.